Hi guys, today I'm going to solve problems which we gonna work on algorithm, reverse linked list, which I want to practice my own. So I already have problems on my screen if you see here. So let's work on together. Okay, so we already declare a node, function node, which accept one parameter as a value, and then inside the function we have this dot value is set to values, and this dot next as set it to nodes. So for the functions, for the problems we're going to solve. Let's read it. Write a function for reversing a linked list. Your function will have one input, the head of the list. Your function should return the new head of the list. If the input is null, your function should just return null. Example, if we have linked list is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the result should return 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I already declare my function here with arrow functions, reverse linked list, and I accept one parameter, name it head. So what we're gonna do in here, so let's read a problem and then we will understand. And I'm going to write pseudocode. So let's get started. So first we're gonna check uh, our condition will check if head input, right? It no will return. We're going to return if head is no. What we're going to return is return no, because nothing to return, right? And then because we want to check the approach, what I want to do, we're gonna check each value and then transform them. Uh, I show you two solutions, but first one we just kind of like easy way was the time complexity will be O of n and space complexity will be constant O of 1. So I'm going to have check if each nodes have value, right? And then I'm gonna transform the node to be the next one. And then each node will be the next node and prep, right? So what I'm going to do here, I'm gonna declare the variable. First one is gonna be prep. So we're gonna be previous. I'm gonna name prep, previous node, right? Previous node. Okay, I'm gonna just prep node. Okay, and set assign to no. And then the next one, I'm going to declare the current variable to hold current node and assign to input will be head. And another variable I'm gonna declare variable next nodes. So that's why we're gonna move on each one and we check which one has value, and then we're gonna revert them and then return the result. Assign to no, and then inside and we're gonna check while head is not no. I mean head now become current node, right? Current node is no. While is not no. While is not no. We're gonna do sweep between nodes. So inside our whiles, we're gonna check, and then we're gonna revert while current is not no. We're gonna reassign next node to be to cur node and next, and then another one. Then we're gonna sweep cur node, right? Reassign, not reassign. We're gonna give the value of the values of per node. Next Now kernel next will be next node, right? Kernel next will be moved to the next node, and then our kernel next will be prep node, and then we're gonna have a value of prep. This before is now we're gonna reassign no prep, right? Prep node now, because prep node will be kernel the next, and then prep nodes will be to kernel. It's kind of like sweep each time, right? And then at the end we're gonna give the value of kernel. With kernel it could be the head assigned to next node. Okay, then we're gonna return prep node. That's what gonna be our result. So at following my pseudocode here, I gonna leave it on top. Okay, I gonna just here. So a check head. Sorry, head is no equal to degree to no. That's what we just return no. Okay, and then we're gonna declare 3 variables here. So because we want to reassign later on, so we're gonna declare at using list. So prep node will be no, and list kernel will be head from input, and then let next node, the next one will be no at first. And move going on, we're gonna check while using while loop. While kernel is not no, we're gonna do some things, because now if we pass line 28, it means we're gonna come down to line later on. So it means our head is not known, right? So we're gonna do something inside while loop, so that what we're gonna sweep each node to become the value, and then we can return the value at the end. So we're gonna reassign next node now at first. Next node is no, right? So while kernel is not no. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna give values to the next node will be kernel.next, right? So our next nodes, if has value, our next node will have currents of the next. And so then here, then we're gonna give, then after our current nodes, we're gonna check next nodes, current node the next. That's gonna assign to value, to prep nodes. Okay, and then we're gonna reassign our prep node. Then prep node will be our current node, because like you move on, right? I will explain to you again in later on. And then at the end, we're gonna have our current node. We're gonna check as the value, and then this is gonna be next node. So, and then we can return prep node. That should be. So let's test our code by calling function. Okay, so we're gonna console log link list and pass in node head, right? Okay, let me just pass in that. So let's try to run. Yeah, oh, as error. So 1 second. Oh, okay. So we need to give the value of next. Let's say if we have link list 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's give our next node value. note 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Note 3, note 4. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is what we want to check. So let's console log our note first, right? Note 1. Okay, let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, I need to provide new too. That's make me confused. Then let's run. Oh, not yet. Okay, we get 1, 2, 3. So actually, next is no, and then next one should be 2, 3. So let me figure out what I want to do here. 1 second. I think how I can do. Okay, we pass in our value will be okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're gonna provide next also. So we're gonna do a dot next. Oh no dot next will be node dot next will be node 1, okay, and then node 1 dot next will be node 2, node 2 dot next will be node 3, node 3 dot next will be node 4. Okay, that's what we should get our value here. So if we console log to see, I believe, yep, okay, that's what we get. Node, we have like a node and then next value and next value, right? So if we want to check how I can do, okay, so we're gonna pass in node. Yeah. So let's just try console. I don't know how to test this one. Okay, so now we get the value 5, 3, 2, 5. Where is 4 then? Okay, next node should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, I make something wrong here. So it should be 3. Okay, that the value when I pass in node, I should get 5, 4, 3, and then go on. Okay, so that's work. Okay, that's what I want to do today. And I have another solution I want to show you here with can do, let me check. We can work by using what is that? Recursion. So let's check with recursion by I'm gonna just create another one here. Okay, this I'm gonna name recur. Okay, and at the same one, I'm gonna just call this, gonna comment this one and console log our function and we pad note. The result we should return the same on my terminal here, right? 5, 4, that's what we want to return because we move to the next. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, we gonna check if that is gonna be our base case. Nose is no, or head. Oh no, sorry. I mean, we're gonna check with our head. If head is no and head the next is equal to no, we're gonna return no. Oh, return head. Okay. I mean, if head no, we just return no, right? And we're gonna do with recursion. I'm gonna declare constants reverse, reverse, and that's what we're gonna call our function reverse curve. And then we're gonna pass in head. The next, we're gonna move to the next value, and in that we're gonna reassign to the next node. So we're gonna call this dot head dot next. That next is set to head, and then we're gonna assign this dot head, this dot next, head dot next will be no, and go on. And then at the end we're gonna return revert. Okay, so that should work too. Let me just console log to see if that should be written as same as the other solution. So run code here. Okay, that's node is, oh, okay. Sorry, I need to call to this node too. I'm gonna just run because we need to use node function. So let's run code again. Okay, that's what we get, the result which we revert. So from, okay, that's work. Okay, so what I try to show you guys here, we're gonna we assign node, right? First value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then when we work on our logics, that's what we return. We're gonna return 5, 4, 3, and go on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? So what we're doing here in my strategy or my logics, so each time we're gonna sweep, right? We have our value is head 1, so we're gonna move on to the next one. That's why, and move on, move on. Okay, I hope you understand, and if you have any suggestions and have other solution, just let's share together. Thank you guys, bye.